Okay, so jumping on to some important topics today, we are looking at how many people in Africa have electricity, and the number here is pretty astounding when you'll see that more than half, that is right, half, more than half of sub-Saharan Africa lack access to electricity. That is a lot, a very large amount, lack access to electricity in most parts of the world. Not only that, so talking about Africa in specific, because I'm a little under the gun here, more than half of sub-Saharan Africa lack access to electricity, which is what my family specializes in since the creation of electricity. So that is half of Africa. Now you go ahead and look into how many people are in Africa in general. How many people are in Africa?
In 2016, the population of Africa was 1,216,130,000.
Okay, so that divided is 600 million. 600 million. So that's 600 million people in Africa. That would be minus a light bulb. So no light bulb in Africa. So that was again the number here. Half of this is, half of that is 600 million, M-I-L-L. 600 mil have no light bulb. They get the big no bulb. Not my doing. I'm the one who, my bloodline has provided and installed and been a great part of this whole operation called electricity. So that's how many people are in Africa without electricity. Then you pop over here. Okay, so 600 million. Remember this number clearly, because that is a lot of no electric, but it gets worse. I'm just pointing that out. So you go over here. How many white people are in the world? This is very misleading. You go to the first search term, you pop down, you pop your way down here. In 2019, it says there's 250 million white people. Well, there's only 300 million people in the country, and it says 44 million are black. So, right here, we're saying this is 300. This will cover our 300 right here. 300 mil. So that would be how much it says just in these two parts on how many people are in, how many white people are in the world. And they're saying 250 million just in America alone. Well, it's not. There's no mention of the Mexicans. That's 300 million right there. We only have 300 million in America. All right, so whatever. So it takes a really long time actually to find how many white people are in the world. Like a crazy difficult. But you skip down Wikipedia, no good. Non-white majority Europe too. This guy from 2000 goes into, he is a white dude from Spain, crunches some numbers, kicks out some crazy facts in this article where he's just going to town. I mean, he's breaking down Italy and possible white people who are speculated, like Arabs, and how many Arabs actually, and how many, they say that there's so many in a country, but then he'll speculate as to adding and minusing. The last days of white. The last, yeah. No, this isn't the. This is a different one, but this is crazy too. The last. This is what they were saying in 2000. This article's from 2000. The last days of the white world. We are near global watershed, a time when white people will not be the majority. This is 20 years ago, so we've already known that this is going down. And this literally came up when I searched how many white people are in the world. That was the second one. So the first one was this, which is misleading. The second one is this. There's no number there. Third one, it's just a simple number. Just give me a fucking number. Did you see how quick they spit out how many people were in Africa? Pretty fucking fast. So, pop over here. The views on race. Nope, not looking for that. That pie chart sucks. 15 countries with the largest white population. Nope. It's white people live in 2 different Americas. See, it's talking about this goofy shit. And then this one guy. Oh, no, they didn't take him out, did they? Oh my god. Population demographic, where is he? PBS.org. 3 ways that the white, yeah, it keeps bringing up this white versus black shit in America. Look at this. White population will change. I'm asking how much are in the world. Look, I'll do it again. How many white people are in the world? Give me a number. There's that same shit off. Non-whites will be majority in the U.S. No, this is the same shit. 15 countries. Okay. Let me try this again. How many whites are in existence? White people. White America. Non-whites. Where do white people come from? Caucasians are made, not born. What the fuck? Everybody's trying to really rip us a new one, like we did something wrong to them. What is the number of white people in the world? Yes, here it is, Kiora. Yes, this guy right here. Thank God I found him. Oh my God. Huge savior right here. Fucking this guy from Spain crunches the numbers, crunches it down hard. He goes down into this ridiculous description where he's going to town. I mean, he did a research paper in a college situation. 90% of the population, 500 million non-white when they were white, blah blah blah. He starts going real hard. He starts out with that country, whatever he's describing. Then he goes into every country. French that aren't white, 22 million. This is only, so he's digging ethnic French or white French population. All of the blacks and Asians have already been excluded. So he's taking the global, or the whole country's population and chopping it up into the appropriate, like to really get a close number of how many whites there are. When we're talking about Italians, I mean, he's cutting out big numbers too. When we talk about Italy here, he cuts out half of Italy. He says Italians that are non-white, 33 million. And then he says there are only 27 million Italians in northern Italy, and many northern European that look more European than southern Italians. So he breaks it down. Italians that are non-white is 33 million. So he's about gypsies, 5 million. You know, it's a pretty, he's scrutinizing, and he's Spanish. The guy's Spanish. Southern Europeans, here we go, who are white. Southern Europeans who are white. Southern Europe, Turkey, East Slovenia, Siberia, San Marino, Portugal. Oh, is that me? Okay. Portugal, Montenegro, Malta, blah, blah, blah. He breaks it all down, and it comes down to 13 to 14 million in Southern Europe. So we're not talking about a whole lot of fucking white people over there. If you thought there was, it's not. Not a lot of whites. Not a lot of white people. So, anyways, Romanians who aren't white, 5 million. Arabs, European that haven't been excluded already with the non-white non-white population, France, Spain, 2-3 million. This guy, this goes on. This goes on for a while. He scrutinizes, you know, and covered. When I studied this months ago, I came to the number that I really think is close to the true number of white population. The number that I was a little bit over 490 million. 490 million. That's just one country. That is just there's even non-whites in Africa, which is 2 million, or I mean whites in Africa. So let's see, white population of America. He starts going and grinds that one down. So here's the white population of the United States. I might have been a little off, but this was 233 million. And then you got the non-Hispanics. Wow. So non-Hispanic white population in the United States is 197. So they almost counted Mexicans as white, but no. The truth is, we're only talking about 200. Yeah, because Mexicans are not white. That's not true at all. The true white population in the United States is 190 million. Non-Hispanic whites means the United States, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going on that. But Arab, very dark and not white at all. When I saw how the white population of the United States, when I saw the white population of the United States was false, I fixed it. I took it out of the number, and then non-whites, minorities, population 197, 779, non-Hispanics, bam. So then you pop down, this guy is on point. And then nobody else is even trying to kick out a number, because nobody's trying to admit how slow the number is of white people in the world. It goes back into fucking Italian American population, 17 million. Now he starts grinding them out. Arab, here's all the fucking whites in the world just kicking out numbers, left and right. He's on this mission, and then he's spitting out whole countries, Australia, Asian Canadians. Fucking this guy really did his due diligence. It took me a long time to read all this, and just to get a number, just to get this number right here. It took forever just to get this number right here. Literally, this is how hard it is to find out how many white people are in the world. Final number, 760 million. 760 million whites. WHITE. So 760. Can I fucking get a goddamn, 760 million whites? That is not a lot. Okay, so screenshotting that after fucking forever of that. 760 million whites jumping right over back, doubling back. So here we go back to the blacks. How many people are in Africa? Okay, you jump in here. Half of that didn't have electricity. That's 600 mil. So 600 million people don't have electricity in Africa. There's only 760 million whites in the world. So that's barely more than all of the black people in the world who don't have a light bulb. Fucking so when you're disturbingly off in the brain, what could you be doing, what should you be doing with your time? There's a good chance you should be doing electricity with your time. Let me jump right on down, diggity dog down, to where I was with the kazoo screenshots, and what was this? I'm going back. That was half Africans. So we got that established. Don't have electricity. So, staggering numbers there. Where am I on the camera situation? So, here's another number that's gonna twist your bubble, which is a tough pill to swallow. Boo-boo-boo. Jumping in. Boom. 1 in 7 people in the world don't have electricity in the world. Which is buck nasty at his finest, spreading, not peace and joy and happiness. I'll tell you what, Buck Nasty didn't have nothing to do with anything cool. Here.
To amazing hair definitely means you get amazing results when you get the details right.
Yeah. So, anyways, these chicks are trying to front. Chicks suck. Black chicks suck too. They're trying to look like white people. Spend too much time on that. I never seen a fucking electrician black chick. I'll tell you that much. But without fucking black dudes too. I care about Africa because here I am. I'm pointing this out, and it's of relevance to help the people of suffering. To stop suffering, me suffering, because it seems like a majority of black people in America really like white women, and I'm having trouble finding a wife at this point. And I've noticed a turn in the tides of what young women seem to think is important or popular, and they seem to think that rap is really cool, but I am saying not that cool is not that cool, because if you look at the historical roots of rap, yes, it may make people happy, but what makes people happy is electricity. Electricity really makes people happy, and that's because you got something on your hands that you could work with there. You could wrap yourself into a box and try fucking a white chick or something, and if you get away with it, that's all you got running for you. That's about it. Banging a white chick in a box. I seen it. I literally seen it go down, and it's true. So, but anyways, I'm not gonna jump on that because I'm jumping right back into here. So yeah.
Energy poverty is considered a lack of energy infrastructure and resources. Roughly 1 in 7 people around the world lack access to electricity, almost exclusively in developing countries.
So that is a pretty staggering number. You're talking about 1 in 7 people in the world lack electricity. So, that makes what my family did really relevant. I'm not going to bring up the stats. Well, I could easily put my name out, but I choose not to. 1 in 7 in the world. Let me get the fucking scoop here. Pull one of these smack Larones. Bam. Okay. Looking at my country like, what the fuck happened? Okay. My bad. My bad. Boom. Here we go again. Damn ho, here we go again. So, there's 8 billion people in the world. And, only 1 out of the 8, basically, or 1 out of 8. So only 1 billion people have electricity. So 1 bill. I remember this summer, they had BLM in my country, and they burnt down some shit. They had started on fire. Whole cities I never got to see, even though my family built them, or was part of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, IBEW, IBEW. That is IBEW. That's the electric union in the whole country. So you're all part of a big group of people who do electric, and that's important to have a union so you don't get switched out of careers. You lose your job as an electrician. You got to start at the beginning as a plumber. Kind of sucks because you're already an electrician. So here we go. That's the 1 billion who don't got the electricity. BLM was talking about Black Lives Matter. Africa, where I was going with the Africa thing, I'm sorry, was that there was 600 mil, no electric. So that was no light bulb, no electric. And then there's only 760 million white people in the world. So majorly we're talking here. Listening to the success rate of these people, they are not very successful. So to take their opinions seriously is very much devalued. You need to question that because they're not succeeding at helping, or success depends on succeed. If they're trying to succeed on taking us out, there's some weird scheme, because they're derailing with the BLM big time. That messed with some people's psyches pretty bad, and when you consider that they're don't have electric, that's no electricity. That's a lot of people who are black. So these people are genuinely black, Alabama black, however you want to call them. They don't even know what the N-word means, the nigger word. They don't even know what nigger is. They did not know what this is. They don't even know what that is. What is that? Because they don't have electricity. They don't have the telephone. There's no one to pick up the telephone and say, "Can you believe this?" They don't even have the telephone. So because you're going to need that electricity to plug the phone in. They do, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but the phone, yeah, a lot of information going on here that the whole rest of the world don't got. So if you know how to bake a cake, trust me, there's 2 billion people who don't got clean drinking water. You could be a professional or a fucking expert in a heartbeat. And just getting you don't have to be in America. You do not have to be in America to do that. You could be an expert wherever you are. You could be an expert in a fucking trash can in Africa. Just by listening to what these guys put together. Yeah, we definitely did the census, and we're trying to solve problems. Science is really the key here to what science made this all possible. Thank you, science. SCIENCE, science. Hooray for science. So they gave us those numbers, and we crushed it. So the blacks, yeah, that was a problem. BLM. And bad news. That was a bad opinion. Not good. But people ran with that like Sleepy Jesus in a hailstorm. In my country, because my family, I care about the country. I'm ready to stand up for it. So when we're talking about the flag, you better be ready to step in line immediately, or fucking suffer the consequences of one horrible existing nightmare that is perpetuating right now. So those are real numbers. That's the real schematics. Not to mention the 1 in 7 people in the world. So when you get back to the you got that world thing going on. 1 in 7, 1 out of 7, no electric. Wow. We're going to need somebody with some fucking damn good light bulb skills. And guess where we perfected that? Over in Chicago, where my family's from. I'm from Chicago, yes. Chicago. So the importance of this is overwhelmingly insane. I get shit on by women on a daily basis. I get shit on by this group of people in my country. I get shit on by the BLMers. I get shit on by women. And where I was going with this whole topic was how many redheads there are in the world. Okay, so this was a lot. This is a lot to cover. I'm going to need to type this out, just to get a quick understanding, overview. This is gonna jump over. We're gonna pop over here, slip, slap, and slam. Jumping into some notations. This is okay. Jump right over there. Don't look at this. It's a fucking. God damn it! I'm gonna have to edit that out. Okay, so here we go. Adding up the numbers. We were talking about whites in the world. Difficult. That was difficult to come up with. Thanks, the guy from Spain. We got that number, 760 million. Okay, ching ching. And then back to the blacks in Africa. Blacks in Africa would be 1.2 billion. So that doubles. This straight up right off the bat. There's twice as many black people in the world as there are white people. Right there, you're gonna look at the number and realize that that's a lot. You should instantly. That is two times the blacks. So there's a lot more blacks than there are whites. Right off the bat. And then when you talk about don't have electricity, we're saying that's then half. So you pop down here, and then you say, oop, let me get that. Dig, 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 dig. Half. No. ELECTRICY. It was more than half. It was more than half. So no electricity on the half, but it's more. So let's just round that off. So half of 1.2 billion is 600 million. So bam, that's how many people know light bulb, lights out, lights out, boys, light is out, no electricity, bam. All right, so 600. Don't get me started on that racism shit again. Trust me, you know the N word, you know, crazy, some kind of weirdo shit. You know, if you gave a shit about you know, surviving in a society, trust me, Chinese people don't have a bunch of black people that they're hating on. They're hating on us right now, which is a whole nother thing. You would get kidnapped. Your eyeballs would get sold on the black market. So they would take your N-word eyeballs and sell them on the black market, just for being an American, just for waving the flag of America. So they would take your nig ass eyeballs out and sell them because they have so that would be a dead giveaway if you got mad and that word came up around the Chinese, because the Chinese are watching you always. The Chinese are everywhere because overwhelmingly there is 2 billion, B-I-L-L, billion, 2 billion Chinese. And they do need your eyeballs, those ones. So they will say, once you say the N-word, they'll know you're not from Africa immediately. So they'll say, oh, he's not a real African. And let me get them American and eyeballs. All right, so Chinese coming for ya. I seen it. And believe it or not, it's going down. They are selling people's organs and imprisoning them in labor camps. So not only do you get imprisoned, you get to do yoga, keep your spleen intact, and then they cut it out and sacrifice you. It's terrible. So China, real bad place. Real bad. So if you don't know about any of this, shit, trust me, chances are you don't know about China. And yeah, this is a really bad, terrible situation. So I'll pull it up once we cover the redhead topic. But once we get to there, we're gonna cover that was 600 600 million, and this 600 million blacks, or brown dudes. That's what I call them in America. I never really call them the N-word because they're really weird about just not following the rules and totally sacrificing themselves on the butcher block, which is insane. You call me a Mick, it's just ridiculous. So anyways, no electricity was the point of that. No, ELLECTRICTY. So no electricity. So soap on a rope. Here we go. 600 million blacks with no electricity versus whites in the world 760. So we're talking about a lot of stupid. Now, when you're a teacher, you don't call someone stupid. You go to school and you teach those kids how to read and write. And you don't call them stupid because you're there to teach them. So yes, they are stupid, but we're looking towards world globalization. So when we're talking about the whole world living safely, to keep up that word safe, white people actually ended tyranny, which is another accomplishment that white people did. So white people, our lists are vast of societal, it goes on and on and on. And, but the BLM, whatever. I don't even care about these fools. It was pretty terrible watching it happen. And then on top of that, here I am still talking about. I'm just trying to get to the point of how many redheads there are in the planet. So, but this was relevant. This was relevant because some redhead chick told me the other day. I asked her if she wanted to have kids, and she told me that she wanted a mixed baby. So I was like, what the fuck, And here we go. So this number is safe, though, was the key there. Safe, yes, okay. Yeah, nope. Come on, man. Okay. So safety was the key for globalization, and we're all going to have to be on the same page for the globalization. We're all going to have to be on the same page, and that's a lot of dumb right there. So there's twice as many black people as there are white people in general. And then on top of that, half of them literally don't know what the N-word is. N-word. Because they really put us on check with that one, and it's kind of stupid. So when we're talking about what kind of spelling we got here, we got the N-word, W-O-R-D. Alright, N-word. So we're in a group of understanding now. So that's not going to fly. That's not cool. So scratch that. Moving on to more important topics, like that light bulb, the light bulb, and the Chinese. Yes, the Chinese are also China. These are real important topics. This one, not so much. These ones, though, are. And then, yes, that would be because these guys are taking organs out of people's bodies, so, and selling them. It's a pretty crazy situation. So here we go. We were working towards the globe, which is, this would be globing. So this is the globe here. This is mother scratch, ma. Alright, that's globalization. So here we go. Globalize. Globalization would be the goal. That means you just don't kill me, I won't kill you, and we'll just all be one happy family under the same planet. So everything is going to be hunky-dory, you know, considering we all push towards not getting taken out by the blacks doing something right with their time in my country that my family worked really hard to do. Yes, you could do this in your country. I'm sure Mexico and Africa are beautiful places. You know, all you need is information and not to fucking crush my existence. So here we were. It's overwhelming. The numbers of blacks and Mexicans are just painstakingly overwhelming towards my reality, because I'm trying to get to this point here on why I'm trying to get a wife that is maybe a redhead. It's a good chance that's really in the cards for not happening at the going rate with this kind of ridiculously stupid. This would be red coming through, bust a cap on that whole operation right there. And then talking about red's given mad urgency to these situations here, which are really important. Boom shakalaka. Jumping over to the fucking redheads. Now I know that the blacks may overwhelmingly want to the blacks may overwhelmingly want to impregnate the redheads girls. They don't care what the white people think, is the rationalization I've gotten so far, which does not fall on the lines of globalization. And China also doesn't fall under globalization, which is pretty insane, and white women would be enslaved. Weirdly, it would turn into just this crazy, it would be real fucked up. And, Russia's still got their hands on a heavy nuke supply, so Russia would be coming right over here. Russia actually means land of the red, so Russia would put the kibosh on that and that Chinese shit real hard. Fucking with Putin, you're fucking with the loot, man, so seriously, hang tight. And yeah, I'm Russian, so whatever. But jumping on down, that Russia kind of shit came right out the RUSS. Yep. The Russia put that whole thing into perspective, because that is a large landmass of people with some nuke shit. And you guys were all hating on Trump, and Trump was the leader of our army, commander-in-chief. So I don't know what kind of country you're in where you disrespect the leader of the army, but that was really stupid. Usually you salute these people and thank God they got their finger on the trigger, but you apparently didn't realize, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs really just didn't give a fuck about your ass. There's no taking that over. You're just taking over. What's more important than materials is mental contributions. Materials all here. Everything is made of rock, stone, clay, and fucking wood. There's plenty of that. But my brain is just a beam of light floating through the sky. That is all. And it is important because that is extremely valuable in keeping the preservation of, this happy place right here. Keeping this all good. Yep. And then the end of this would be, not good. Not good. No bueno. Whatever you say. So here we go. Hot damn ho. Here we go again. There's a lot of people without electricity. 1 in 7. Back to what I was getting at as far as why I'm a little perturbed. Are we saving things? I saved that. Okay, great. Jumping over here. How many redheads are in the world?
According to Healthline, while redheads are born all throughout the world, they're more likely to crop up in the northern hemisphere. Though about 1 to 2% of the general world
They're trying to
population
shut me down here. How many people have red hair in the world? Number.
According to WRIC,
No,
less
no,
than
no.
2% of the
Okay.
world's
How many people in the world have red hair? Number.
According to Cosmopolitan, less than 2% of the world's population have red hair.
Right here.
That's approximately 140
This could
million
embarrass
people.
me. We're talking about 140 million people. Okay, am I stupid? What's 140 million? What's 8 billion? I'm gonna fucking really embarrass myself. 8 billion divided by 140 million. How do I get a percentage from that? All right, let me ask that question. Let me get 8 billion divided by 140 million.
The answer is approximately 57.14.
See, but so this goes into that 57 times. What's the conversion from percentage here? What are we talking about percent? I thought for the percent you just move the decimal place 2 places over to here. So I was gonna maybe say, bam, that's the number of redheads in the world is 0.57. So that is not 1%, but that is less than 1%. So that would be not the case. And then we'd actually at 0.57, which is really, really low. That is me really low in numbers. Is there any other way to do the decimal? So percentage wise, what am I missing here? Okay, how do you get percent? Let me jump over here. How do you get the percent of a number?
Here's information from Calculator Soup.
Alright, here we go. P equals 10% is X is 150. So the equation 10% 150 equals Y. Okay, alright. So we're thinking our number would be X times X times 8 million? 8 bill? Or XX times 150 mil equals 8 billion? Damn it. Okay, let me try this again. What percentage is 140 million of 8 billion? Come on, calculator, you piece of shit. Percentage calculator. I'm going ham. Sorry, guys. I'm going balls deep on this one. Percentage. So, percentage of 8 billion. So, no, I'm not trying to. It has percentage of. Okay, what? So, we're going to do 140. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 140 million. We got 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's 8 billion. 140 million as a percentage of 8 billion. Kicking out an answer. Hurry up and give me one. Up. It's trying to give it 1.75. Oh my god. Just almost to the fucking answer. Okay, great. Well, shit. Thank God for me and my fucking livelihood. Holy shit. Alright, well, that answers that. Then maybe this question is okay. I just forgot how to. But Russia is really got the blacks here in America, because America's blacks, and then you got China over here. Russia's got you all in check, despite this Joe Biden shit that our country. So Russia's like, any one of you motherfuckers even move, and I'm smoking all of y'all. We're going down in a blaze of glory. Because, yeah, these guys don't seem like they're very competent. And these guys actually seem like they're intensely horrifying. Just to run through a real quick run on that, I'll take you there. Alright. China exposed. See, this is what's gonna get China trying to pop my ass for you guys. So I'm putting my life on the line. This shit ain't funny. China, no more poverty. Yes, China exposed. We're gonna have to give a rundown on Raccoon Dog Fur Farm. Yeah, you're gonna see some real iffy shit on this channel. Check out China exposed while you're at it. Why China punishing Australia? This was really bad. Yeah, these guys. Good God. You don't even want to know half of this. You do want to know. You do want to know this because it's going to make you a better American. You actually need to know this. If you are an American, living, standing next to me, breathing the same air. China border clashes. Let's just jump back into China exposed. China harvesting organs. Okay. I think they might have capped off China exposed, because they don't like this information going out to the public. But they have camps where yes, these are real news. You might want to look into some of these. Yes, they will do organ harvesting on Amazon Prime. So you could get yourself an organ on Amazon Prime. Pretty nasty. That was 4 years ago. And this is a.
When they cut through, blood still come out. That's it to say, blood still running. That means this person's still alive.
So the question becomes, how has China become the number 2 transplant country in the world?
The place where every other country in the world gets its organs not available to them. Where are these organs coming from?
The staff and their operating rooms are all making a lot of money from doing it. They're not going to talk about it.
It's a new form of evil, it's a new form of abuse. It's something that nobody's ever done before.
This is a crime against humanity.
The white people are not abusing you. I am strictly telling you what the fuck is going on. This shit needs. There's no racism. Trust me. Who's racist? Fucking.
In China is doing a terrible thing, which is comparable to what the Nazis did.
You're all gonna need to cut the crap with that real fast, because here goes. You got this guy right here. Check some of this. Spit some knowledge on you. See that buck tooth. And he's gonna hold the phone. And bring it back to that old school rap.
Racing off against such a
this is gonna look a little strange.
Daunting challenge. Oh, I'm one guy. David killed over 2 guys.
It's not 2 Davids. It's every single thinking human being.
I'm not the vampire here in this situation.
We're going to continue to do it. Like
here goes your boy Liu Kang with the master plan. He's gonna bite your organs. You're gonna bite on them. And I almost kind of feel like BLM is tied in with this. So don't bother responding to this, because instantly the whole world seems to think that white people are racist. This racist. But back to the topic of racism. RACIST. Racist. What is that shit? Alright, let's jump back on that ship. What is racist? Waste. This would be space waste. 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 Huge waste of time. BLM. This is Now, whites are racist? No. Nope. Let me introduce white. We got white, WHITE. I'm white. I'm a fucking straight up hauling ass American. Probably one of the best I've known and seen. You know, I stand up in any arena, toe to toe with fucking a bunch of Beverly ass bitches who can't even be in the same room as my ass. You know, it's just that foul. You know, that foul. This kind of work ethic. So, okay, we're cutting about racism. No racism. That is a waste of time. You know why that is? I would take a picture of that, but I will just fucking take you there. So, okay. Racist. Should we look that up or no? No. Wouldn't even waste time on it. Okay. So, racist. They're trying to say white people are racist. Racist. Alright, now you're talking about me directly. RACIST. So, racist. Now, my family did electricity. ELECTRICTY. Now we got over here the racist argument. 1 in 7 humans have electricity. So there we go. Got that little dip, 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 dip. Okay. So 1 in 7. That is 1 in 7 human beings have electricity. So my family, now you've gone up and insulted. Let me put my shit on the scoreboard real fast. Family credentials. You now have put your whole race at stake because of the overwhelming. So jumping into that 600 million. Whoopity doop 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 doop. 600 million black people. 600 million black people don't have electricity in Africa. So no bulb, no light bulb. So that's how many black people there are with no electricity that are black. So just mark that down as that's how. This is really stupid. This might. Yeah. Slip slapping and jib jabbing. Okay. So jumping right back in, we got that racist comment. This comes from a background of a happy place where people don't have electricity, and BLM wants you to think that whites are racist. But I think we covered the topic of how Asia will take your organs to to point out why it's relevant that we aren't racists. We are, that is a no. But BLM is, and it's not, maybe not, straight up racist to white people. These guys really will do anything they can to snuff us out. I mean, if they were in China, they would probably be trying to do that same shit to them too. But China doesn't have BLMs, or whatever the fuck is going on with this BLM. But white chicks, white women are useless. Let me point that out there really quick, because I don't remember them, not only black women didn't do electric, but this number right here is staggering. So that's going to put you real quick into perspective on how smart those people are. And it's a trap, so don't go fucking the white chicks, because you're going to be fucking up our program right here. So you're going to hurt us by pursuing white women. So you go do that, and you're going to WOMAN, and this is white. So you stick on that path with the dumb girl. She sits at home all day, and I'm out working. She's wondering why I don't pay attention to blacks. Guess what? I'm working. I am working all day long. So where in my precious time of my day do I get time to set aside to give focus to blacks? I compete with white people all day for jobs. So all of a sudden now I've got to give a fuck. Let me put that right. I'm supposed to give a fuck. She wants give a fuck about blacks. When? That's the question. At that little time. Like what? When did I have time to? I'm failing with you because you think I need to do that, and I'm tired and worked all day. So a lot of work went into this electricity. That is what we do. And so to rationalize that up, these guys are sketchy as fuzz buckets. And the reason we're not racist, nope, and you're really stupid. And if you exile our white women while they're at home and we're at work, because they're stupid, they do makeup, I do electricity. Bloodline right there. So this dumb bitch who refuses to grow a brain, and you are going to need to stand up, be the men, questionably men at this point, MEN, question mark. So this may get scrutinized. I'm going to save copies of this just to give you a heads up. So if you guys want to be men, you're going to have to say no to this dumb hoe. She's a piece of shit. She will derail this whole operation. She don't give a fuck about electricity. No, she does not. So, that's pretty sour. This bitch needs to really rise to the occasion of, all of what I'm saying. This being a huge plus, and this being a huge minus. So in the terms of pluses and minuses, we have a plus sign and a minus sign. So plus, minus is stupid. So don't be stupid. I hate to be the school teacher to call you stupid, but yeah, that would be me, because you really need to snap. And this is common sense. This chick here, old Snow White in fucking Dingleberryville, she is dumb. My mom is dumb. Well, my mom's brilliant. I mean, she is a wonderful woman, but she, there's just a point where you work so hard that whatever color hair white women usually have is somewhere in the spectrum of, let's just say the new ones are dyeing their hair blue. So here's a representation of, see, my mom's got skin in the game. They'll dye their hair blue or, maybe some blonde. So you got blonde-haired women who are white, yes, and all the other women who, they're fighting it out. No, the other women want to be like the white ladies. Yes, I get that. But, they need to focus on this number of stupid, because if you're gonna fight it out, everything hinges. Everything seems to be hinging on this person right here, and shit's whack. I'm gonna refuse to. She's got to. If she smiles, it's not good. Smiling would be productive, and she's right now in the red. So, this would be the white lady, and yeah, I would stick to the black lady, and the plussing and minusing here. There's the plus, minus. So calling me a racist, horrifying. This isn't racism. This is back to globalization. So this may have taken a while to explain, but trust me, this is all extremely important. This woman's going to need to, info. This is priceless info. A lot of these women are really beat down. My mom is the wonderful woman, but she is torn. She's torn away, and especially by other elements like the BLM, because the BLM says BLM, white man is racist. And I'm just sitting here saying, you're not even a man. I'm like, man? No. Because you're not, unless I'm an asshole for helping out these people. Which in that case, why would I take flack? Why would I? So you're the man for calling me a racist. So then why would I help these people? Be like, okay, I'm a racist, fuck off, what am I supposed to say there? Because it's pretty overwhelming. So unless she's in on this thing right here, yeah, because there's 600 million and there's only 760 million white altogether. White, W-H-I-T-E. So you have more dumb black people without electricity in my country, and then you got the BLMers. So there's more dumb than there is white in existence, or close to it. Yeah, so kind of tough taking you seriously there, and I'm not just gonna run around with a bunch of gay shit, because this chick is insane. But yeah, she's gonna need to acknowledge this number and say, whoa, I might want to do something about that. And telling you misinformed information is where the rise of this comes. So, and then pretty much insanity. So this chick, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out where to put my efforts in this whole operation, and it's looking, like there's a clear and relevant topic to stay global, and we all live happily in our respected areas, whatever it is, everybody's happy. You know, if there's white people who want to be with blacks, you know, here you go to them. But don't bother the white people who would like to stay white. Yes, please. Do not be a bad influence, because some of us don't see that being a positive thing, because you are just contributing to this over here. You're contributing to dumb. And I'm pointing out the fact that, yes, you are dumb. And it's actually, I can't have a family in my country. And I actually did shit. My family's actually done shit in this country. So, sorry, but you are irrelevant. That would be big old clown dog hat. What the fuck is your opinion worth? And that would come back to over here, which is Stupid Town. Because you got the makeup on. Let me give you that clown dog look there, homie. You see that cheek? Boof, boof. Make sure your shit's on fleek. Those new eyelashes, I know you'll be sporting those. So, wham-a-lamb. Give you a little ball on top of that clown dog outfit. And Stone Cold Clown. Right there. A nasty Nate-ass clown, too. Yeah, straight up. So, not cool. You are whack, and all women seem to be at that point. A great woman, what is a great woman, you might ask? She's a butch, you know, she's a champion. You got a great woman, she's still got the arms, she's got that flowing hair in the breeze, and she's gonna spit on you. Get your clown ass with this beautiful flowing bosoms, and yes, and fucking drop kick this chick in the head. Kick you in the face, crazy lady. Because she doesn't need makeup, because she's already beautiful. Alright. Well, there we go. That wraps it up. Save that analogy here, and now you got yourself some real info. Alrighty.